Katrina's breath came in ragged gasps. Her hands trembled as she gripped the edge of the sink, staring at her reflection in the dimly lit bathroom mirror. Her wide, terrified eyes darted toward the door, half expecting it to burst open. Something was still watching her. That night, she regretted every single time she had stayed up late. If only she had slept like the others, she wouldn't have witnessed the horror of the 5th floor. The boarding school where Katrina and Kajol lived was prestigious, known for its academic excellence. But the girls' hostel carried a dark secret. The 5th floor was sealed off. No one spoke about it openly, but whispers floated through the corridors, stories of a girl who had died there 5 years ago. On December 10th. They said her spirit never left. That she still wandered the halls, waiting. Watching. The authorities had locked the floor, opening it only once a week for cleaning. But no one dared go near it. Katrina and Kajol never believed in such tales. But they should have. That night, as the hostel fell into silence, Katrina was studying in their shared room while Kajol slept soundly on her bed. The clock struck 12:30 a.m. Suddenly, Katrina's throat felt dry, her lips parched. She needed coffee. Stepping into the common hall, she found it eerily silent. The air was unnaturally still, thick with an uneasy chill. The coffee machine hummed as it brewed. But the moment she switched it off, the silence returned too quickly. As if the air itself was holding its breath. Then, she turned. And froze. Kajol was standing right behind her. But something was wrong. Kajol's glasses were missing. The black thread she always wore on her wrist, gone. Her face was half hidden in darkness. Her expression, unreadable. "Why don't we go to the 5th floor balcony?" Kajol's voice was soft. Too soft. A shiver crawled down Katrina's spine. Before she could protest, Kajol grabbed her wrist, her grip ice cold. As they climbed the stairs, only one set of footsteps echoed. Katrina glanced down. Kajol wasn't wearing any shoes. The door to the 5th floor was open. It was never open. Kajol led her inside. The hallway was freezing. The air, thick with a strange fog. Shadows stretched unnaturally along the walls, twisting. Shifting. And then Katrina saw it. On the cracked wall, deep scratches carved with fingernails spelled out. December 10th. Her heart pounded. This was the room of the girl who had died. They stepped onto the balcony. The cold was unbearable now. The wind whispered in her ears. Katrina turned to Kajol, her teeth chattering. "Let's go back," she said. Kajol didn't answer. She just stared. Then, slowly, she smiled. Katrina's blood ran cold. Kajol's eyes were white. And then, she whispered. "Jump." Katrina's breath hitched. Her body refused to move. "Jump," Kajol repeated. Her voice was heavier. Distorted. Darker. Katrina's limbs felt numb. Her vision blurred. Her hands moved on their own. She untied her hair. The wind lifted her loose strands, making them float like water. She was slipping. Falling under Kajol's spell. Then, from the floor below. Bang! A loud crash snapped her out of the trance. Her senses snapped back. Something was behind her. A guttural, inhuman growl rumbled through the air. Katrina didn't think. She shoved Kajol away. And ran. The thing screamed. She didn't look back. She couldn't. She sprinted down the stairs, her heart hammering against her ribs. She threw herself into her room, slammed the door shut, and locked it. Only then, did she dare to turn around. And there, on her bed, Kajol lay, fast asleep. in the same position she had left her in. Katrina's legs gave out. If Kajol was here, then who was with her upstairs? The next day, Katrina stopped studying late at night. She avoided Kajol, barely speaking to her. But every night, Kajol felt someone watching her. And whenever she turned, it was always Katrina. When Kajol finally demanded the truth, Katrina told her everything. Kajol's face turned pale. Because she knew something Katrina didn't. The girl who had died exactly 5 years ago. On December 10th. And just like that, the stories, the whispers, the rumors, they were all true. Since that night, they never spoke of the 5th floor again. But the horror never left them. And every December 10th, it waits for another soul.